All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory towards due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yasa, Ba'ashar Chakadas, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who will Tashut, salutations to the sincere brothers out there who preach his truth and edifying the brothers as far as studying diligence and presenting the bodies as a living sacrifice to the Most High Yahweh Shemishah. Salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the few Aguaf who may be listening, watching. And if I didn't say it, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Because, they receive, even if I did say it, I believe I did, but just in case I didn't, I'm going to say it again because they deserve double honors. Okay. Today, the brother Ayuab come back to the day with another lesson through the spring power of Yahweh Shemishah Ba'ashar Chakadas. Just going into this little news article, and I'm entitled it, Jake, voting is not that serious. I came across this article, and as well as watch my brothers, my Akia, my brother, his lesson that he came out with a couple of days ago, going in on Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you do not need to be voting, or something to that effect. And he was driving, and he seen some Jakes, I believe, standing out on the side of the road and he said that he's seen voting on their little paper that, they was, I guess, trying to promote voting. And, and if you go to any of these, and I brought this out in a lesson I made, like my most recent lesson that I made before this one. You go to these social media apps, man, it's gonna say register. Look, I will bring it up, but I ain't gonna pull up my social media account just for personal reasons, just for personal safety, But you go to these social media apps, man, it'll say register to vote at the top. Like, voting is not that serious. You can do it in person, like you see right here in the little video that I'm going to play. You can do it through the mailing system, through the postal service, which, as it's going to say in this video, the people don't want to do because they're scared, quote unquote, scared that their vote ain't going to be counted or is going to be misinterpreted or something to that effect. And then you can do it, just vote online. Just vote online, man. And then I was on the phone today with some people handling some business. And they say, would you like to register to vote? And then I asked them, I said, am I obligated to? And they said no. So I said no, I don't want to register to vote. Fuck that. Why do we have to vote? What do we have to vote for? We put our trust in the Most High, Yahweh, our Father, Abba Nawah, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yasa. Why do we have to vote? See, you putting your trust. See, I'm already getting to the scripture that I'm going to pull out. But you putting your trust in the devil, man, into Esau, when you should be putting your trust in the Most High. You looking for comfort from the enemy. You looking for a change from the enemy, man. The enemy is not going to give us change. The enemy is not going to give you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans change. They're going to continue to oppress us, continue to leave us in the slums and the ghettos, to beat us, to kill us. What kind of change can they bring us? The only change that we can receive is from the Most High, our Father, the power of the Israelites, man. Let me play this video because I'm already getting into the scriptures, man. And I want to pull them out after this. So without further ado,
Lysol's Here for Healthy Schools program is committed to being
that
here
Esau always want to play.
encourage kids.
Mail-in and early voting are in record demand because of COVID safety concerns. CNN's Kristen Holmes is outside a polling location in Fairfax, Virginia, and we can see over your shoulder, Kristen, wow, that is a long line.
Yeah, John, this is incredible. I'm going to step out here so you can actually see it. We've been here since before 8 a.m. when the polls actually opened. There was already a crowd then, but nothing like this. As you can see, hundreds of people. It's about 2 football fields back. And just to give you an idea of how long this process is taking, people that I spoke to around 8:45 this morning.
Let me pause it.
When the polls actually opened, there was already a crowd then, but nothing like this. As you can see, hundreds of people.
Bro, look at that. You standing there for hours on end to vote, and your vote basically is not going to count. It don't matter. This shit is rigged. They already know who's going to be in office. The elites and the higher ups already know who's going to be in office, man. So why vote? You standing there, and I don't know if I can't really. I already watched the video, but I can't really hear it because of my. I guess the way it records, I can't hear it. I can it barely plays it out, but I don't know if she already said it, but the people who voted, voted 8 a.m. and she says she spoke to them just now, and it says 11:32. So she just spoke to them at 11:32, and they just voted, and they just you gonna stand in line for 3 hours to vote for a president that not gonna help y'all? It's not gonna make no change. That he's just a puppet. That don't make no sense, man.
Well, it's about 2 football fields back. Just to give you an idea of how long this process is taking, people that I spoke to around 8:45 this morning, they just voted. And keep this in mind, they did not have to wait in this long line outside. People are being told that it's going to take them hours to be able to vote. But so many of the people I'm talking to say it is absolutely worth it. They wanted to be here on the first day. They wanted to make sure that their ballot counted. Now, some told us that a lot of this had to do with the fact that they no longer trust the Postal Service. Take a listen to this.
I don't trust the mail right now. That's why.
And so that's why you decided to vote in person?
If I got to stand here all day, I'm going to vote today.
And I believe it. I can't, like I said, I can't hear it, but I believe he said something to the effect of he don't trust the mailing system. He don't trust the Postal Service. So you don't trust the Postal Service, but you trust Esau. But you trust your enemy who put you in slavery, man. That's just mind-boggling to me, man. You're not gonna trust. You don't trust the postal system, but you trust Esau. And all I'm saying is going to be backed up by scriptures.
And what about mailing in your vote?
Oh, I like the pleasure of doing it physically.
And we've heard this line from both campaigns, that this is the most critical election of all time, but it really seems to be resonating here in Fairfax County. People saying that they know how important this election is, that they want to actually watch their ballot being counted. We spoke to one election official who said they had never seen anything like this in their 20 years of working at elections here in Fairfax. And just to give you an idea of how unexpected this was, they only had one conference room open. They're currently trying to work on getting a third open now because of this incredible demand.
It is remarkable. Day one in Virginia. Fairfax, once a Republican-leaning suburb, not anymore.
And I'm going to put my brother's lesson that he did on this topic as well. in the description box. And so you see, man, this is crazy. You got me messed up if I'm going to stand out there for hours on end to vote. But it says it's politics from the CNN Politics. It says voters endure long, socially distanced lines to cast early ballots in 4 states. And plus, you got mask on, man. I can barely wear my mask for 5 minutes, man. Man, I hate wearing that fucking mask, man. That shit's so lame. But it says this was updated 3:25 p.m. September 18th. Said throngs, which means a large amount of people, of voters face long lines and coronavirus precautions at polling centers, and that's what it's going to look like when that chip rolls out and people's going to get that chip and a vaccine, man. That's what it's going to look like. That same thing right there. So it says in 4 states on Friday to cast ballots in the 2020 election, describing their choice to vote early and in person as necessary this year. In-person early voting began in Minnesota, South Dakota, Virginia, and Wyoming on Friday. Amid fears of the coronavirus pandemic, officials are anticipating an unprecedented amount of mailed ballots as voters look to avoid going to polling centers where the virus could spread. But Friday, scores of voters turned out to cast early ballots, making both a political and health decision to participate in an election in which concerns about the integrity of the voting process, fueled by President Donald Trump, have spread in recent weeks. I don't trust the mail right now. That's why I'm voting today. If I got to stand here all day, I'm going to vote today. And I believe it was that first dude, that first Jake. Jim O'Connor, a voter in Fairfax County, Virginia. It says the line of voters at O'Connor's polling center could be seen donning face masks and umbrellas as they stood in the morning sun waiting in a line of hundreds of people that spanned the side of nearly 2 football fields. Christine Espost, a Virginian, who says she was able to quickly cast her ballot at a polling center in Charlottesville despite a long socially distant line of voters, said her decision to vote early means I keep poll workers safe on election day. I make it easier for those who can't vote early to do safely on election day. It says Democrats have accused Trump and his postmaster general of attacking the post service in an effort to interfere with its ability to deliver ballots. A federal judge on Thursday said in a case brought by Democratic-led states against them that the administration is involved in a politically motivated attack on the efficiency of the post service, and that this attack on the post service is likely to irreparably harm, and I don't know what that word, irreparably in a way that is impossible to rectify or repair. Irreparably is like to irreparably harm the state's ability to administer the 2020 general election. It says Michael Bell, who voted on Friday at a center in Fredericksburg, Virginia, said he did so because he wanted to make a statement that I do not have faith or confidence in our current administration. So you don't have faith in your current administration, but you putting your faith in standing 3 hours in a line to vote. You putting your faith in voting. That's what the people is putting their faith and confidence in, voting. They putting their faith and confidence into the wrong thing. They should be putting their faith and confidence in the Most High, and they not, cause they don't know, man. You know, I'm gonna skim through. It said they has already seen about 150 people come in to vote early since 8 a.m. That's about it. and get this last one. It's been close to 200 people, and we open at 8:30 a.m. Lee said, adding that she expects it to remain busy for the next several days. If you wanted to read the whole thing, and, it's from CNN Politics. So, these people don't know, man. They really don't. This is Isaiah 30. Let me get this first. This is Romans 10 verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. So you have a zeal. And this is regarding like Christianity, and they having a zeal and compassion for the Most High. And they they have faith in the Most High. But this is also, they have, so these people who are voting, they have a zeal for change. They have a zeal that they want something different to happen. But they ain't putting their faith and they ain't putting their zeal in the Most High, into knowledge, into the scriptures, as the elders and apostles of GMS on down are doing. They have a zeal for change. They want change, but they want it in the wrong ways. So this is Isaiah 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with. And so let's look up at word counsel in the blue letter. Advice, purpose, plan, so they're trying to receive counsel from Esau, man. They're trying to receive purpose from Esau, advice from Esau. And that continue on, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked to my and have not asked to my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So you putting your strength in Joe Biden and Donald Trump, in Obama, in the vice presidents, Pence, Mike Pence. I don't even know the girl's name with Joe Biden. So y'all putting y'all strength in them, that they gonna provide change, that they're gonna bring forth change to this society. The only being that can bring forth change is Yahweh Shai. He's the only person, him with his father Yahweh, through Yahweh, through the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yeshai, there will be change, and y'all seeking change through Esau, and y'all trusting in them. It says, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Y'all trust in their false power and their fake power. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's to the point, man. Isaiah 1 verse 3, the ox knoweth the owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. So y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know y'all power. Y'all don't know Yahweh B'Shem Yeshai, The power of Israel is your power. Y'all believe President Trump is y'all power. Y'all believe Joe Biden is your power. Motherfucking y'all still believe Obama is your power. Y'all don't consider that Yahweh Hashem Yasha is your power. Ended off on the scripture that Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Y'all going to America for help. Y'all going to the government for help. Y'all going to the Democrats, the Republicans, to y'all senators, to the governors, to the cops, to President Trump, to Donald Trump, to Joe Biden. Y'all going to them for help, man. And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, nor seek the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshua. So y'all look to fucking Esau, but y'all not looking to the Lord, to your Father, to our power, man. Y'all looking in the wrong places, man. Y'all seeking the wrong things. You should be seeking the Lord. Why are you voting? There's no reason to vote, Israel. Jake, why are you voting? Seek the Lord. Y'all putting your trust in Esau, man. And this devil. For what? It's going to be to no avail. And let me just get that definition. Definition of no avail. Because that's what it is, man. No avail. No use or advantage. Ineffective. It's to no avail, without success. So y'all doing all this y'all doing all this voting, all this trusting and help. Please help me, Esau, please. I need you. No, what you need to do is seek the Most High. What you need is Yahweh. But y'all not gonna do it because y'all some ox. Y'all not even ox. Y'all not even a donkey, man. Y'all just sawdust, rebellious children. Woe to rebellious children, man. Woe meaning destruction. And y'all gonna see clearly and quickly and soon through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, Lord willing, that it was to no avail. Like I said, Kah Halayim La Yahweh Shem Shah Bashan Chakadas, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught truth. Shalom to the sincere brother out there who preaches truth and edifying the brothers for his steady diligence and presented by as a living sacrifice to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yeshua. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom to the few Argoff who may have listened and watched and are seeking the Lord diligently. Like I say, Barak Yahweh Shem Shabbat Chakadas from the Spirit on me through this lesson. And Lord willing, edifying to spirit the body to fold. Shalom, Kwam Yashala, and Abba. Till next time. Shalom.